Hey guys, Doyle here with Doyle's Basement Records. Hope everyone's having good. Let me get my wallet out, a little uneven. All right. Let me start with Doyle's Basement Records. Here with another episode. This one's gonna be my top 15 movie soundtracks of all time. I'll probably just do 10 through 8. I'm guessing. Depending how long I talk on each one. If I talk too long, it might just be 3 parts, 5 per. But hopefully it's just two episodes. But other than that, let's get started. So why don't you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, please. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know if I suck, if I'm doing all right for you guys. And please remember, there is no editing here. You're looking for a perfectionist or a perfection. Fortunately, this channel is not for you. I wish it was, but might just want to go and hit that back button real quick. But other than that, let's try and get started. All right. Oh, before I get started, I'm starting to get a little bit more into cassettes. I know I talked about it, but I got a few more. So that whole bottom row where you see the CDs is all cassettes, and I got more cassettes right there. I'm definitely really getting into them. I've been buying some of the old hip hop ones that are pretty cool. That it's hard to find. All right. Most of these, I will admit, I only own a handful of these soundtracks on record or on any format, I should say. Which I do like the soundtracks. I wouldn't mind owning some, but there were other albums I wanted to buy first before I started dipping in soundtracks. Like I said, I own a handful of these out of the 15. Not too many. Alright, with number 15, which I do own, but I just wanted to shoot this video quick, so I didn't want to grab the ones I do own. Which the only ones I do own, I only own like maybe 4 or 5 out of the 15. So, and we're gonna start with number 15. Purple Rain. And it's kind of a hypocritical. I do own this, but I've never seen the movie. Never once. Listened to the soundtrack several times, but I don't own the movie. Which I think I would like to watch at least once. I've heard it's not very good. That was between that and the Batman with Prince. Those are really tied at 15 for me, I should say. All right, but moving on. Number 14, 8 Mile with Eminem. Great soundtrack. Terrific movie. I wish Eminem would do more movies. I think he's a great actor. I know he got his hands full with music, being one of the in the top 5, top 3 best rappers of all time. I know he got his hands filled. But man, I thought he did a job well done. Great movie. I wish he has done more movies, but it's up to him. Obviously, he doesn't want to, but my God, he can. I feel like any of those, most rappers that you see move to the big screen, man, I think that should be another episode about some of these musicians turning into actors. I mean, man, especially in the rap game, just some great actors. All right, so we're on number 13 next. Rob Zombie's Devil's Rejects. This is definitely my top 10 favorite horror movies of all time. I've always said I am a Rob Zombie fan across the board. So what that means, musician, as a director, and as a person, I think he's great all above. Love the Devil's Rejects. One of a kind. There's not another movie you can really point to and kind of say that's kind of like it. Rob Zombie's kind of on his own planet with his horror movies. House of a Thousand Corpses was his first one. I like. It's a bizarre movie, but I definitely like. And then I love his addition to the Halloweens. I thought they were terrific, especially that first one. Phenomenal. Big fan. And now he's working on. He's doing. Oh God. I don't know if it's gonna be a TV show or or a movie of the monsters. which I am excited to check that out. Like I said, if Rob Zombie's doing it, I'm in. Oh, and I'm listening to Robert playing Alison Krauss, Raising Sun for the second day in a row. I love this album, man. All right. On to number 12. Eddie and the Cruisers 2. So they've done 2 of them. This is the second one. Great soundtrack. Good movie. I've always been a Michael Pare fan, which he is Eddie in it. It was a damn shame, the first one, Tom Barrymore was in it. And then the second one, I never recognized any of the other actors besides Michael Pare. But definitely not as good as the first one, but man, movie-wise. But the soundtrack's fantastic. Always loved the voice they used. I think it's like John McCaffrey. John McCaffrey. Oh, his voice is so unique. And it's funny. I remember, because I've been watching Eddie and the Cruisers since, probably since about 7th, 8th grade. And always loved his voice. And I remember, man, the guy has such a unique voice. But you can obviously tell Michael Pare wasn't the actual guy's scene. It wasn't his voice. And then, man, probably about a decade ago, like I said, I'm 32, so I'm in my early 20s. You know, between 21, 22, 23, when I finally Googled kind of the band behind it and see what he looked like, man, I had a picture kind of what the guy looked like, because his voice is very unique and very different. Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you what, look him up. I was not ready for that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm like, that's him? Get the fuck out of here. But, yeah, no, I had to get out of there, but it was him. On to the next one. One of the greatest comedies of all time. Was it John Belushi's Animal House? Oh, classic. I still remember when I was probably about 12 or 13 when my dad showed me Animal House for the first time. And then after that, man, I remember I had 2 of his posters. One of the posters where it said college on his shirt, he's just staring at it like this. Another one, he's wearing college, and he's got that Jack Daniels bottle tipped the F up, and he just slamming it. And ladies and gentlemen, for you don't know that is an actual bottle of Jack Daniels that he slammed. Because I remember watching the behind the scenes, and they were like, man, how are we going to fake him drinking that? And then he was like, there's no need to fake, just get the camera rolling and throw me a goddamn bottle. I was a drinker in my younger days. I mean, yeah, there's no way. Like I remember I always liked mixed drinks or whatnot, just to sip on them, not slam or anything. But if I had to do a few shots, I could do a few shots back to back. I've never been one of those guys who could just just taking some chugs out of a fucking bottle. My God, I had a gag reflex, so yeah, I don't love the taste that much. But man, it's still unbelievable. Great soundtrack. I feel like that's how I almost got introduced to Sam Cooke. Not 100% on that, because they do play "What a Wonderful Life" in the. What scene is that? I apologize, guys. Oh, the cafeteria scene when John Belushi's just filling up his plates with hamburgers, eating them real quick, throwing a few in his pocket for later. I haven't watched that movie in a while, man. I might have to watch that again. I'm a big movie guy too, man. I've even thought about doing another channel just called just doing some movie reviews, but neither here or there. But yeah, that movie will always hold a special heart in my place. And then for number 10, it's one of my all-time favorite movies. Definitely the top 50, maybe in the top 25. I am a big Friday fan. Love all 3 of those. Love the soundtrack in the first one. Great, just a funny movie. If you don't laugh at Friday, I don't know if we can like, I don't know if we get along too well. I just feel like our opinions are just so left and right, you know. Because man, that movie, come on, it's funny. Ice Cube, Chris Tucker, John Witherspoon, ladies. That man is hilarious. May he rest in peace. And it's very sad they didn't get to do. They were really gonna assemble the whole crew back, maybe besides Chris Tucker, and do a fourth Friday, which I've been begging since the third Friday came out, the Christmas one, which I love. After that one, I'm like, we gotta keep going. They just keep getting better and better. Like, it's hard for me to choose which one I like the best, because each time I watch them, I love all three of them. But that first one, man, had a really good soundtrack. Yeah, that was good, because I probably watched a trilogy of them. I went to Colorado in June for about a week, and I actually watched them all there, like towards the end of the night when the wife and all the kids were sleeping and everything. I definitely stayed up and watched. I remember it was on cable. They had the trilogy. I was like, this will do, you know. All right, where are we at now? Oh my God, it's. I mean, I could almost do the whole 20. We'll see. All right. No, I'm not, because I need to talk about something. About what to look forward with my channel moving forward after I do the top 15 to 8. All right, where are we at now? Number 9. Which, here's another one I don't own. I take that back on the Animal House. I do own a copy of that. I mean, I haven't seen it in a long time. But Prince is probably on my fat ass somewhere. Anywhere in, like, right here at the bottom. Oh, one of the guys I work with, man. Huge Prince fan. Owns pretty much everything he's done. Oh, is everything? Let me, I don't want silence. So I'm just gonna rewind it a little bit back. But yeah, huge Prince fan. Probably, yeah, definitely the biggest Prince fan I've met before. I don't hate him. I don't love him. He's right in the middle. Respect him as a musician. Great songwriter. Good singer. Can dance. Great guitar player. Yeah, I got nothing bad to say about Prince whatsoever. So, but I'm just not like, one of those diehard Prince fans, I should say. How about you? I think I'm all right. All right, oh yeah, we're getting sidetracked. Look what happens. This is the perfection I'm talking about with no editing. Remember, I'm just talking, kind of trying to remember what I need to say, and you're not that bright. It's not the easiest, Oh boy. All right, number 9. Movie called Garden State with Zach Braff and Natalie Portman. And oh man, one of the main guy. He's been in a ton of movies. He was in Jarhead. He was in was it Airplane Unknown? And he's been in quite a few other stuff. Well known, great actor. I forgot his name, unfortunately. Great soundtrack of like alternative rock. There were a few Shin songs that I really liked on there. It kind of got introduced to that one. There's one Shin song, because I'm not the biggest Shins fan, but there's one song called New Slang that I just love. And when they play it, it just matches up perfectly with the movie. And then the certain songs they play on it, like, it just matches. You know how, like, you guys know, when you watch a movie and the soundtrack is just like, man, the guy just nailed it at this scene with this song or whatever. That was the movie, definitely. Like, all the songs worked perfectly in each little part. Definitely a drama, comedy drama, yeah. Kind of a little love story. Definitely, You know, there's movies where you like, it's kind of like this, it's kind of like that movie. No, Garden State's kind of one of its own, and I believe even, like I said, Zach Braff's the main guy from Scrubs, and I'm pretty sure he wrote this movie and possibly directed it. Could be wrong. Please call me out on it, saying I was definitely wrong. Yeah, I don't. Man, I just feel like he might have directed that. But anyways, on to all right, the last one of the evening, number 8, the Ramones Rock and Roll High School movie. Yes, yes, yes. I still a fan. I think it still holds up. I watched it 6 months ago, especially since I'm a pretty big Ramones fan. Love Joey Ramone. As I just did a top 20 favorite vocals of just my personal taste. He was number 4. Love his voice. So of course I love that movie. Cheesy, yes, but good. Yeah, man. Yeah, that I liked it. All right. Some people didn't, but I still remember the age, where I was, probably around almost, I could ballpark the time when I watched it, who I was with. I was probably about 17 at my buddy's house, and there was 4 of us. Pre-game, did everything right, and it was probably around 2 in the morning when we started this movie too. And I still remember walking home after it too, with my buddy Brian. Yeah, like I said, this one movies I remember with the time and place. Not because I loved it so much, just like the surrounding I was, and then yeah. Movie wise, I thought it was a good movie. Acting's pretty bad in it. Oh, and Clint Howard, Ron Howard, brothers in it. That goofy bald guy, he's really funny in it. But all right. Oh yeah, I forgot. That is gonna be it for I just did the 15 to 8. I'm gonna do 7 to 1. I'm gonna release this one tonight. Yeah, a few minutes after I do this, and I'm probably gonna film the next one a little bit in a few hours from now, and then release that tomorrow. So I already got like 6 videos in 6 days. I'm trying to put out some content, but here's kind of what I'm kind of want to do in the future. I don't know exactly like which one's gonna go first or where not, but I want to like I just finished the top 10 soundtracks. That was on mine. I want to do like my favorite top 10 guitar riffs of all time. Maybe I do 15. I don't know. And guitar riffs, I'm gonna have like actual main riffs, or even can be acoustic, like rhythm, just a few chords, just like your favorite guitar parts. And then I'm gonna do my top 10 favorite reggae albums. I would like to do my top 10 rap albums. Top 5, top 10 metal albums. A lot of top 10 stuff, if you haven't heard. And then I want to do an episode of what I think are the hardest instruments to play. What is another one? Oh, and then another one kind of about upgrading your equipment, I should say. Like, when is it time to upgrade your equipment? And there's a few more that I'm definitely going to be working on. There's just a few I just wrote down. I still got definitely a few more. I just wanted to kind of write down what I want to do ahead of time and let you guys know. But other than that, guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode. So I want to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Leave me in that comment section. Let me know if I suck, if I'm doing all right for you guys. I'd really appreciate that. But other than that, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day or evening for whenever you finish or watch this. But thank you.